Now to an exclusive. Will your airbags deploy when you need them? According to a brand new major class action lawsuit, they might not.
An ABC 15 investigation uncovering a problem that could put millions of drivers at risk. 7 major automakers accused of hiding a potentially deadly defect.
Tonight, ABC 15's Nicole Valdez has one Valley woman's life-changing story.
Eddie edited it.
This is part of 23-year-old Kamiya's daily routine. She's learning how to read, write, and talk.
Red Buick, blue Buick.
All over again.
The experts are saying we don't know what this is going to look like, and we have to just wait and see.
6 months ago, her mom, Kamiya Perry, says she was a completely different woman.
Sometimes I will just cry, sometimes I just can't believe that this is our life.
Kamiya is now living with a traumatic brain injury, a result of the day her life flipped upside down.
I remember praying, and I was like, God, please watch over them getting on the road and make sure that they're safe.
A trip to Lancaster, California on Easter Sunday ended with her car top down on a busy freeway. Her brother was behind the wheel of her 2015 Kia Forte and tried making a U-turn, didn't see another car coming, and crashed. Kamiya woke up days later, unable to speak.
She had a tube down her throat to breathe. She was in a medically induced coma. Her left eye was swollen, shut, and she was just laying there with her tongue sticking out.
Photos of her car in an impound lot are hard to look at. Her family saw a shattered windshield among the damage, but what they didn't see, airbags.
It's a complete failure of the safety restraint systems.
Their attorney, Jonathan Michaels, filing suit on their behalf against Kia and has also filed a major class action against several other automakers. The problem, he says, isn't the airbags themselves, but the part controlling them. It's called an Airbag Control Unit, or ACU, and it sits right about here in your car, and it's meant to protect you in a crash, telling your seatbelt to lock and your airbags to deploy. But if that small piece isn't working, you've got big problems.
What is happening with these vehicles is at the point of impact, the electrical impulses that are going to the airbag control unit are causing it to seize up. And so it's not telling the airbags to deploy, and it's not telling the seatbelts to lock.
It's an issue the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has been looking into for more than a year. In 2018, NHTSA released this report looking at some Kia and Hyundai models where drivers reported airbags failed to deploy in certain frontal crashes. 6 incidents were reported then, killing 4 people.
And there was a fury that came in because perhaps this could have been prevented.
Today, NHTSA says the number of incidents is up to 15 and now includes 7 of some of the biggest names in cars. Kia, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Hyundai, Chrysler, Fiat, and Mitsubishi, each with cars equipped with an ACU built by TRW.
The average cost to repair this airbag control unit, it's about $1,200 for the parts and labor to replace it.
Multiply that by the 12 million cars Michaels estimates could be at risk.
It's about $1.5 billion to issue this recall. And so these auto manufacturers are saying we are not going to be issuing a recall of that magnitude.
But NHTSA's report says 3 of those 7 automakers have issued recalls for this problem before. Kia, Hyundai, and Chrysler Fiat did between 2016 and 2018, but it only included some cars with the part. This 2019 report says Kia and Hyundai only recalled cars with the lowest levels of protection for the airbag control unit, not including the 2015 Kia Kamiya was in. Chrysler Fiat said they only saw an issue with vehicles that routed certain wires through the front of the car. But NHTSA says they're still getting reports of the same problem, most recently in some newer Toyota models, for example.
These are very, very large, multi-billion-dollar companies that could issue this recall and fix this problem with a snap of their fingers.
The Perrys are suing for $2.5 million, arguing Kia failed to warn them of the problem, leaving Kamiya unaware her life could change because of it.
Our whole world stopped because of their inability to care about something like this happening.
Her sister Nicole now spends every day by her side, giving up her job to take care of her older sister.
Shame on Kia for not thinking more about the people than their pockets.
Now, we've reached out to every automaker named in that class action. We've only heard from 5 of the 7. Now, the maker of the part, ZF TRW, telling us tonight they have no comment.
So what about Kia specifically? They're the ones being sued by the Perry family at this point. What do they have to say about all
Well, they
this?
actually referred us back to their previous recall, saying that actually included more than 500,000 cars back in 2018. And they say that scope was intended to address every vehicle that has an ACU that may be impacted.
I know a lot of people are going to want to know if their car is impacted in this. How do we do that?
Well, obviously, we have a full list on our website of every make, model, and year of every car being investigated. You can check that out on abc15.com.
Yeah, important for every driver who is on the road in those cars at any
Absolutely.
time. Nicole, good work. Thank you.